Last week, we talked about Leon Rosby, whose dog was shot by Hawthorne, California police. And the video we played was disturbing to many people. The video got an incredible number of views. And we now have a second video. And in the second video, there's two parts, and I'll show them both to you. In one part, you see more of what happened before Leon Rosby's dog was shot. Let's take a look at that first. And we do have confirmation that he was saying things to police, and he also was playing music loudly out of his car.
I do anything just to kill your my car is okay. I don't know, and I can stay here and watch. Be a good girl now, turn around. I can stay here and watch. You want to take it? Okay, for what? For what? Your legs can go, they separate. Y'all be sitting up there doing stuff. I just to watch y'all.
Then in part two of the video, and this is really the part a lot of people are pointing to on both sides of this issue, we actually have video of what led up to the shooting of that first shot. Remember, his dog was shot multiple times, but leading up to that first shot. Take a look at this part of the video.
Hey, wait! Hey, get in the car, man, get in the car! Do not shoot my dog! Don't shoot my dog, man! Don't shoot him! He's not violent!
Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it!
Somebody get my dog! Get my dog!
Okay, so the police department is saying that these two video clips basically exonerate them from any wrongdoing, that it was obvious that he was both provoking the police and also that his dog was very aggressive. However, if we take a look at these two videos separately, yes, there's no question that he is playing music loudly and saying things to police. But you can see very clearly from this new angle leading up to the shot that is fired, the multiple shots that are fired at his dog, that the dog is reacting to his voice. And if the police had simply, in realizing, as they had a lot of time as they walked over to him, that he had a dog, and it made sense before securing him in handcuffs, to make sure he secures the dog properly, this wouldn't have happened. Now, many will say, no, look, the dog clearly lunges at the police officer. It made sense to shoot. The police department has said that we're trained not to shoot one shot or to shoot in the leg. You're trained to shoot multiple shots. Firing a gun is a last resort. We're trained to eliminate the threat, and that the multiple shots were basically in accordance with policy. That's fine. I maintain, Lewis, that if any foresight was actually put into this, if there was any planning, you would have had him secure the dog first.
There was no thought at all by the police officers. These are just stupid people. There are 1,000 ways they could have handled this situation differently that would have resulted in no guns being fired. And people who say the dog lunged at the police officer don't understand the behavior of dogs at all. I've had countless dogs lunge at me who are acting defensive. It doesn't mean they're going to bite you. That's just what dogs do when they feel that someone is, I don't know, a threat. So it's pure incompetence by the police. And I don't believe these videos exonerate them of anything.
Not only that, we know that we don't have armed USPS postal mail carriers. They're trained to handle dogs in a number of ways that don't involve shooting them and do that successfully. They plan ahead. They see a dog and they make a plan. The police just didn't plan. And that's really the problem I have with this.
Yeah, of course. They didn't use their brains at all. And, I don't think they're obviously not the smartest guys in the world, but had they actually stopped and thought about the situation, maybe they could have handled it better, or maybe they just didn't care and they wanted to